So we're rebuilding an engine over here.
Yep, I'm doing a Series 60.
And this engine came in, it had, how many miles was on this engine?
980,000 roughly.
So 980,000, and it's getting a rebuild. I guess, is this his first rebuild?
Yep, according to the customer, this is the first time that anything's been done to this internally, any major rebuild.
Did he own it since new?
Yes, yep.
So he's owned it since day one.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna do a rebuild, and we kind of thought this was a good opportunity to show you guys some stuff. We've got a whole PDI rebuild kit over there and a brand new stage 2 head from PDI for it. Looks like you changed bull gear and stuff, or getting all that knocked out.
Yep, that's a new bull gear. Just getting once I get the liners, pistons, and the head on it and the cam in it, then I can set the gear lash, and then just waiting on the rest of the stuff.
Okay. So over here's everything we took out of it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing's cleaned yet. That's going back in. You know, going to rebuild the Jake heads. Got the Jake up rebuild kits for those.
Okay.
All this coming apart and cleaning. So this is just how it was whenever I took it off.
Right. I mean, you know, honestly, it's not awful.
No, this guy, he took very well maintained his truck.
Yep.
He did. I mean, it shows as far as, well, 980,000, never been into it. So.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So over here, we just got in yesterday, and we're gonna unbox this stuff and check it out before we start rebuilding the engine. But here's our kit. So it came in on a pallet. We got 2 boxes. We got a head. Got our stage 2 PDI head in that box. And then what all does this kit come with? We're gonna pull it out and just check it out.
Of course, this is your headset. All your gaskets that you need is right here. It's got all the turbo gaskets, the thermostat seals, intake and exhaust gaskets, all your little O-rings for injectors, timing plates, everything that you need there is there. And then, of course, the head gasket is sealed in between here.
Yep.
Then
Whole bunch of stuff in here.
there's a lot of stuff in here. We got the these are the piston coolers. This is what they call the coolers that keep the pistons cool and lubed. Those will go in. Of course, got main bearings right here and the thrust washer. These are all standard. They do have do need to check that first if you do plan on doing that.
Because you're doing engine, make sure it's a standard or hasn't been.
Yes. Mm-hmm. If anything, if the
if it
crank
needs like a
has been
20 thousandths
turned,
over or something like that.
right.
Yeah.
So these are thermostats. They come with 2 new thermostats. These are all your rod bearings. They were standard also. So we got all 6 of those that will be going in there.
And so everybody knows where this video, I will not be rebuilding this engine. It is definitely going to be Tyler.
You can help if you want.
I mean, I'll probably help out. It'd be fun.
Here's all the ring sets.
Yep.
You know, it's got all 3 rings in them for all 6 cylinders.
Some liners and some pistons in here too.
Yep, here's the pistons. We'll unbox one of these.
Yeah, check it out.
I haven't opened one of them yet. It's got the new piston pin, new clips, snap rings, whatever they're called. And
Things that hold it in place.
exactly.
The little, those just go on the side where the rod's going in there, right?
Yep, they just
Okay,
go right in there. So, try and get it all in one shot. There we go. Of course, it's got the skirt that goes on. Of course, you do have to put it together. It does go a certain way. These are cutouts for your coolers.
Yep.
So when the piston does go bottom dead center, it does not hit your cooler. So it will fit both ways. You just want to make sure you put it.
The coolers are on the bottom.
Yep, because the coolers are on the bottom. So you want to make sure that that's reliefs for that. So
Okay.
you want to make sure you do that. But yeah, it's a nice piston. It's a 16-to-1 compression ratio. So
Those are cool. And we got putting 8 in there. Are we adding 2 extras on this job or what?
Well, I talked it over with the customer. He said that would be cool, but he doesn't have time for it.
to add that extra.
So,
too.
yeah, I told him, I said, on the next one.
On the next one.
We'll make sure we got some time for that.
How are you gonna do that? I don't know. We'll get a welder out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, well, we got all we can do. Then here's the liners that go in. Of course, we had the block did have to be cut. You know, where the counterbores were in need of cutting. So we got the counterbores cut today, and ready, all cleaned and ready for these.
And the important part about cutting the counterbore is so that you're getting a good seal on your head gasket and everything's sitting flush like it's supposed to.
Yeah, you want to make sure that your protrusions, you want to make sure that this is sitting as flat in the block as possible. Because if it sits sideways or anything,
Premature wear on the sides.
well, you're gonna blow a head gasket too.
Okay.
Because this, what it'll do, your head gasket seals between, it's got the fire ring that seals on the edge of this and the edge of your block.
Okay.
And if it's too high or too low, it will blow the head gasket and you'll start pushing coolant. You'll
Cool up through
pressurize
it.
your cooling system.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are, so that's a very important part of any rebuild. But there's the,
Nice.
there's that. And it's got nice hash marks in it. And it's got the seals for it here. You know, for to keep your coolant and your oil separated.
Yeah.
So it's got those. You got the 3 gaskets, 3 O-rings there. And
And then you can see, like, so when you're cutting the block up here, kind of show me that and explain that real quick.
all right, there's a couple ways you can do it. This one has had the upper counterbores put in. You can see where the actual block itself was cut for these inserts.
Yeah.
You can, whenever the block is factory per se, it does not have these in them. You can cut just the block, but if it's damaged, you know, like whenever we built this truck originally and we built this engine, the counterbores were probably so damaged that we had to put these in.
Put them in, yep.
So you cut the actual block out oversize,
Mm-hmm.
and then they make these special inserts that go in. Then you can cut them down for
Fit your
either
liner.
either standard or for shims.
Okay.
So that's what we had cut today. So it's a couple different options that you can do with it. And you know, they even make some that are even oversized, because Detroits are bad to crack in between the cylinders right here.
Yep.
You can get oversized of these that you can actually cut into the other cylinder just
Okay.
a little bit, and then you do the same thing on this one, and it actually repairs that bridge right there.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
So
So
Yeah.
if it's cracked, it's not all is lost. You can still fix that.
yeah,
Mhm.
unless it's cracked really, really bad. That's just if it's cracked just a little bit in the
Yeah.
top. So you know, it can be done. It's not always recommended, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
There's different budgets for every engine build, right?
Yes, definitely. But this one was not that way, so we were able to get by with just the inserts. And then these should be the head bolts. Yep, head bolt with new washers.
Very nice.
Yes. It's not very often that the kit comes with new washers. I'd like that. Yep. So
Tyler's got you got a lot of assembly stuff to go start on now.
a lot of cleaning too.
Yeah.
Cleaning the rods and I got to roll the main bearings in and all that stuff too. So
Sweet.
we'll get all that going and get this guy back to work.
Well, let's get a camera set up and start showing the work happening here.
here we are. Everything's all back together, cleaned up, looking good, ready to fire up, ready to run. We had it running already. I'll take you around to the other side here. So Tyler got this thing completely rebuilt, did a full internal rebuild in frame with the PDI parts. We got Tyler back behind us over here. Tyler, so tell me about the PDI kit. Did everything go smooth?
Oh yeah, everything went good. Loved the way the pistons looked, the way they felt. All the bearings were perfect. Everything worked just like it was supposed to. So
Okay.
Everything, I really liked the kit. The first Detroit kit that I put in, and everything was nice.
Nice.
It was,
So it went together smooth. Any issues at all?
no, not as far as going together. It didn't. No.
Okay. Well, good. Good. I see we got quite a few PDI boxes here. Can we? I don't know how in depth we went on the rebuild. What's like how far did we go down?
It was basically bare block inside. Had the liners out of it. I left the crank in, of course, didn't pull the crank out. But did liners, pistons, did their stage 2 cylinder head. Of course, rolled the bearings in the mains. Everything it was pretty much a bare block that's
So
sitting in there.
So you did do a cylinder head?
Yes,
I noticed.
Did put a cylinder head on that.
I noticed the paint matches. Did we do some painting?
Yeah, Jesse found some paint. I don't know where he found it at, but I cleaned it up, got it painted so it matched the rest of the block and everything from where it was before. And I'm no painter, but it works.
Nice. All right. Well, can we hear it fire up and run?
Yeah, sure can.
All right.
Let me get her in here and fire it up.
It is dirty over here, man. This thing's been sitting in place for a while, huh?
It has. It's now the fun part of cleaning.
Now we get to clean up the mess after the fact. Sounds good. Sounds like an old Detroit. Gotta love when you bounce off them jakes.
Yeah, I rebuilt the Jake heads too. So
Oh, yeah.
we'd see, make sure they worked good.
Man, sounds like an old Detroit. Smells like one too.
Oh yeah, they've got a distinct smell.
All right. Well, anything else you want to add to the video?
Not that I can think of right offhand, no.
No.
I mean, it's just the parts were very good. I will say the PDI kit was impressive.
Nice. All right, guys. Well, you heard it. PDI rebuild. This is our first PDI build we've done on a Detroit engine. This is one of our old gliders that we built way back in the day. So there you go.